Eh? Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega,
Tabarnak,
and
je les aurais
Arcturus.
cherchés longtemps.
I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Quand tu touches des bas, c'est bon.
Il y avait genre, ok, je vais le faire pour toi.
Pas, il est
Je
bad.
m'en fous bien raide de ton respect.
Impossible, Basti. Mais voyons donc, tabarnak, je peux pas bâtir. Bloqué là, moi, là.
Bon, là, je peux bien changer un peu de mal de
not
place.
right
Je suis
either.
écœuré de chercher.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Okay.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, it seems to know.
Ah, pourquoi
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms. It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Just have to wait for the right moment. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Comment qu'on fait pour le mettre en français, ce jeu-là?
Harrowing in...
Truly.
Faut que ton
Wait.
sim soit en français.
Hein?
Sûrement, faut que ton sim soit en français, je sais pas.
Ouais, il passe pas le...
Parce que dans les options, j'ai pas trouvé. Je suis trop trop
En
aveugle.
tout cas, moi, mon stream est en français. Je l'ai juste installé en français.
Ouais, parce que ton Steam est en français, tu veux dire.
Bonne question.
Ben ouais, que ça dit qu'il y a un set de marche ici. Je le vois pas, Mio.
Non. Ça peut être.
Une très
Il y a
bonne question.
Steam, probablement si
Hey
tu l'as
there,
installé,
new
puis
Ravenclaw.
tu l'as fait
Professor
installer en
Weasley is
anglais
looking
au
for you
lieu
just
de
outside.
français.
You'd best not keep her waiting.
Moi, de toute façon, je préfère les jeux en anglais.
Ouais, c'est parce que je le
Traduction
streamais
sont
sur
dommage.
YouTube pour que justement Walter puisse l'écouter parce qu'il aime ça. Il parle pas anglais.
Mm.
Hey, tu t'imagines ça, tu sais, nous autres dans le jeu on peut se taper pis tout là, c'est cool là, mais genre.
Parce que je le stream sur YouTube parce que Walter il les a regardés.
Genre eux autres ils peuvent pas là. Hey, ça doit être long aller à ta classe, man. La première fois que t'arrives à l'école, tu dois être perdu que le 5.
Textonic, son aussi, il regardait ça.
Non, il était énorme, l'école.
I can't imagine starting a new school this late.
C'est que ma classe allait innocent. Ouais, dans la chambre. Là.
I'd like to do some window shopping in Hogsmeade this
Ok,
weekend.
clairement j'ai pas le droit d'aller par là. Outside the commons room. Yeah.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as
Je
a
sais
fifth
qu'il y a
year,
des petits singes
you'll need to
même
catch
à
up with your
l'école.
classmates and
Je
not
sais plus
fall
c'est-
behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
C'est dur ces FPS dans le tour ici.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this buff?
Revelio!
And see what details the field guide can provide.
This was created in honor of Ravenclaws residing in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Field Guide Challenge are the only way to acquire experience point XP. increase your wizard level. D'accord.
Revelio.
Clever. isn't it?
Revelio.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside
Give
and
slot
outside
is
of the
full.
castle.
God damn. Déjà?
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Un peu, toi, là, il y a du loot ici. Là.
C'est vrai que je ramasse quand
Revelio.
même tantôt aussi.
Fait que comme
Oh
ça,
non.
ben là, faut que je pogne les symboles puis que je fasse flipper les choses pour que ça donne la combinaison là.
Je vais au hasard, puis j'ai réponse. Ah ouais, je suis censé
Ah,
savoir
le
ça.
pain,
moi.
ok, j'ai compris son point.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Two flames.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Two flame point, fast travel. You can open the map to fast travel, the flue flame, open map. Ooh.
Whoa. Ok, je suis là, t'es sûr, sûrement? Ouais, c'est ça.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
D'accord.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
We're quite fortunate the school's so close to Hogwarts.
That should be all for now.
Ah, il y a
You'll be
censé
expected
savoir
to
ça,
attend
moi,
both Charms and Defense Against the Dark
okay.
Arts classes
C'est les
today.
réponses qu'elle me
And
donne.
I'd like to be sure you
No.
get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
C'est vraiment.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Ouais,
A
c'est
lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Je pense que Wayne crash encore.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Okay.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Non.
Oui.
Peut-être.
Oh,
She
c'est
caught
une
me off guard.
niaise, là.
I didn't
Mais
tell her
oui.
anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not
T'es
being
bien
entirely
agressif.
forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Là, c'est le jour. Hein.
This presents the main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlocking new feature and grant XP. Okay. Some quests are locked by spell or level requirement. In this case, you will need to either require level and have the required spell to activate the quest. New spell can be earned by completing
Ah!
similar. Okay.
Hey, je pourrais jamais le battre, hein.
Chaque quest, ça va me donner.
The map is enchanted to help you
Impossible.
find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to
That's just
Hogsmeade
about
for
it.
supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oh, Sim, je pense qu'il vient de tomber into the game, man.
Hein?
Zo, pour moi, Sim vient de tomber into the game. C'est mieux pour écouter les histoires.
Ouais, ben, je stream en même. Je suis capable de streamer ces deux places, tu penses?
Ah, tu veux le streamer?
Ben, je le stream déjà, mais sur YouTube.
Hey, je suis pas assez fort, man.
Ouais.
Ouais, c'est.
Spin Witches is my favorite. At least I get to see all the brooms.
Hey, comment tu veux que je fasse ça, man? C'est
You're
impossible.
not currently tracking anything. Available side quests can be found inside region Hogwart, mark as flag, and discover exploring the world. Open quest log. Attend class charm. On va aller là-dessus. Un petit peu de TP. Ok, non. Ça, c'est mes spells. Wingardium Leviosa. J'ai rien de bloquant encore.
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Ouais. Oh.
Protego!
Hey man, je suis découragé de jouer à Harry Potter, man, c'est pas drôle.
C'est quoi avec la manette
Revelio.
Ah, flèche de gauche, Revelio. Tu trouves que c'est plus dur à manette?
Ouais.
Je sais pas, moi j'étais assis bien confortablement dans ma chaise d'ordi un peu penché par en arrière.
T'as-tu dit qu'est-ce qu'il faut que je suis en train de faire?
Non, j'ai pas ton stream.
Check, tu vas voir.
Ben
On va peut-être te décourager.
Au revoir, Kiddy!
Oh,
j'ai
Here,
sur mon sel.
behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Hey, baby!
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that you will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charm?
Tabarnak!
Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Hey, là, c'est quoi la joke?
Ah, mais pèse sur Q, aussitôt que tu vois la fente de ton bonhomme, man.
By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Faut que tu pèses sur Q quand t'as l'affaire qui apparaît autour de toi, mettre l'affaire genre...
It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and learn summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Je disais de l'équipement puissant. Oui, mais l'équipement puissant, j'en ai pas l'équipement puissant.
J'ai que c'est reflet sur le temps, Asio.
Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner.
Les spells.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Where's the unicorn?
After me!
C'est presque tout, là, je pense. Là, je continue de même, là, cette route-là, là, ça va bien, là. Il en faut 9. J'en ai 7. Il m'en manque 2.
De quoi?
Des demi-guides.
Ok, ouais.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
What the fuck size FPS?
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Il t'a même pas de stream sur Discord.
Ben, je l'avais allumé. Je viens de le fermer.
Je sais pas, j'ai comme... Jamais vu.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Ben, je suis sur YouTube en tout cas, sur Cherokee Sim sur YouTube.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice excellent control there. That's it! Very good!
Bon, check, là, je suis rendu à lui, là.
Very good! Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
J'ai vu un gars là, tantôt sur TikTok, là, ça, il a pris 30 heures, là, il a fini le jeu au complet, mais quand je joue au complet, là, c'est au complet. Là. Genre tout à 100%.
Here we go!
Tabarnak! Yo!
C'est motivé.
Calisse, toi.
Je sais pas comment le battre, hein, pour vrai, là.
Accio!
Splendid!
Il est en train de changer de couleur, mon petit griffe.
That is how it's done.
Oh.
Quite impressive. Watch this.
Je peux te sortir sa balle, tu penses?
Accio!
Je pense que oui. Tu joues au jeu que je pense.
Les boules, oh ouais, j'aurais été plus vite. On est égal, 130, 130.
Oh,
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go!
Ok, moi je suis clairement pas prêt pour ça, là.
Yes!
Non?
Accio!
Very good.
Bon, je vais rendre mon bonhomme plus fort en faisant d'autres quêtes normales. Parce que là.
Let us see this.
Je fais ça, je tombe là. Oh bon. Le 8 février.
Ça a pas marché mon test.
Bishop.
J'ai sorti ma balle plus sa balle. En fait, mes deux balles plus ses balles.
That is how it's done.
J'ai pas le choix là, faut que je sorte sa balle puis que la mienne en reste là. Non, elle a gagné. Oh!
Oh, that
On est
was
égal
an
encore.
execution.
Ok.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Bon, là, j'aurais pas le choix, pas grave.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
What?
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Hello. How's your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins and the other...
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Yeah. Le sang. Le sang. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, c'est le désordre. L'autre, c'est 2. Ok, bah non. Un dragon. Non, 1, 2. Non, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Pas le même touche.
Revelio.
Tiens, beau chat, ça. Le chat tigre.
Wow, j'ai un bébé.
Ouais, j'ai un bébé griffon puis 2 bébés cheval de la mort.
Is that all you've got?
Spell on
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Je sais pas.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in Eastern
ben là, je
Wales
suis dans
and
l'école, j'ai
lived to
fait ma
boast
première
about it.
classe, puis je suis en train de faire ma deuxième classe pour Leviosa.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Tout le monde
Care to defend
pensait
yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
spammer genre Avracadabra, puis on est tout genre
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable
Ouais,
is the
c'est
value
ça.
of
Ouais, je l'ai vu.
especially in the heat of battle.
Ah, c'est
Now,
calissement
let's
ça.
practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Je peux même pas mettre les tabous.
Réveille. Oh, j'ai enlevé ça pour être capable.
Leviosa.
Levioso.
Je suis allé à ma room pourtant. What the fuck?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
C'est une mission avec Sébastien.
Ouais, putain, avec mon nouveau chum.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Un knapsack. C'est pour attraper les animaux, ça?
Oui! T'es rendu là?
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is weak.
Correct, à deux on l'a pété.
As Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good.
Ah,
Now,
il y en a
the basic. Well done.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Very good. But the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be
Protego. Stupid Protego.
complicates things.
Levioso. Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. I know. Levioso.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Merci, merci,
All
merci.
right, that's enough spectacle.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.